One of the most important things to us here at Kingdom Empowered is to reach people for Jesus, right? And one of the ways that we can do that is through podcasts, through Instagram, through YouTube, through all of those things. But a big way that we can do that is by actually providing resources for anyone out there. And so one of the things that I'm super happy to like kind of announce and bring to light is me and a team of people have been working on a website that has devotionals. All of them are free. I think there's like 160 some on there currently, ranging from 7 days to 60 days, and it's live. All you got to do is go click on a link and you can go there, search through them. If there's one that you would really like and it's not on there, you can actually request a devotional, and our team will come together and put together a devotional and then upload it to the site. So I'm just super pumped that it's here, and I'm super pumped that this is something that we're able to do and able to offer to everybody out there. You know, I feel like a news anchor right now. Like, what's your take, sir?
I love the requested devotional function because I think there are a lot of topics that are kind of like, I feel like more of like, yes, most people could find edification or want to find more information, knowledge around a specific thing. Having a healthy marriage, what does that look like? Being a godly man,
right?
But the reality is that we aren't going to curate like the perfect list,
right?
And I think even from the podcast, but like really everything that we're doing is about encouraging and participating in a conversation. So even having that functionality where people can say like, hey, I am interested in this thing, but I don't see the resource. Request it. If the resource exists, like we'll get you to that place.
Right.
But if not, it's like we'll pull a team together. We will kind of do some of the work of like seeking guidance, counsel, talking to people, getting the appropriate level of context together.
Right.
And then be able to share that, and it will probably edify the person that requested it, but also like you might be like supporting somebody else,
right?
And you don't even know that yet.
I mean, it's like it's talked about in school, right? Of like if you have a question, somebody else probably has that question too.
Yeah.
And we wanted to have that in there, and like there's stuff on prayer, on marriage, on communication, on there's biblical studies, so there's entire devotionals on books of the Bible. On the Gospels, on taking context out of the Bible. There's all of these different things, but there are going to be people out there who want something else. Yeah. We want to be able to provide that too.
Yeah. I think the other thing is like, what's the powerful thing about devotionals? Like, why are they important? Like, it's a good question to kind of bring up.
Yeah.
And I think about, my experience as a teenager. My dad would get my brother and I devotionals. And what it really did is it helped kind of focus our intention on a specific topic or provide context for a specific topic. And I think like in my situation as a teenager, a younger person, like I needed some of that direction. Like, that was very beneficial. But I think no matter whether you're a young believer or you've been serving God for 20, 30 plus years, like having a prompt, like you think about if you're in school, they give you a prompt to get you going, to get you writing, to get you learning and diving deeper into a topic. So all a devotional really does is provide that prompt, that nudge, and give you a little structure to kind of like, it's the tip of the iceberg.
Right.
And if it touches your heart and you want to go deeper, there's more than just these 7 days.
Right.
Like engage with the text, have conversations with friends, but go let that be a jumping off point to a greater understanding of what your heart and your mind, what you're searching for.
Right. I really love devotionals because I'm this kind of guy that I like to go down rabbit holes and I like to learn as much information as possible, right? And so if I can find curated information that's on a very specific topic that I can just go and read, then I'm going to go find something else and I'm going to try to just compile, like download everything into my brain as quickly as possible. And what's cool is you get the devotionals via email, right? And there's one option that you click where you literally get the entire devotional. I think the shortest one is 7 days and the longest one I think is like 60 or 70 days long. I think there's a 70-day one on the book of Luke, which is, we just had a lot of fun putting it together. But you can either get a PDF that's literally all 7 days or all 14 days or all 60 days at once, and you can just read it all through like that exact moment if you want to. Or you can select where you can get one email a day, right? So it's going to be sent out first thing every morning. So if you want to add that into your routine, right? Of like, I'm just going to check my email, read the devotional, and go on my day. Then we want to provide that too.
Yeah. That's awesome, man.
I'm excited. Go check it out. Devotionals.kingdomempowered.com. We'll have links, all that kind of stuff. But just wanted to bring something to you, have a little conversation about it, and I'm excited, man.
Yeah. I don't know if this will be used, but I think the cool thing is like the podcast, everything that we're doing, it's meant to have a conversation sometimes where we feel like things get stopped and to go further. And I would just encourage everybody that these devotionals are not necessarily us saying we have the final word on it. But what it is the start of your conversation with God, with yourself, and your growth, and that's awesome.
Yeah. No problems.
Love it. Love you, man.
Love you, man.